back once again. It's been about 30 seconds for. It's been about 2 minutes actually. Um, my game needed to sing data. It's been a long time since I played it. So we're back now. We're ready to shut down this goddamn volume on my laptop. And it's time to do my first Let's Play on this channel, The Walking Dead Season 1. So we'll go ahead, start the game. We'll start with Episode 1. We will do a new game. We'll start with Episode 1. But we'll keep it on, because it is just casual, really. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start with Episode 1. I'll let it do the intro, and I'll talk a little bit more about me, what it is I'm doing here, well, you know, my past on YouTube and the live streaming and all that. Once we've got a little bit into the game, once we've got a little bit, I think today I'm going to do Episode 1, and then possibly do an episode a day. So yeah, that's the plan. I've just had apple pie. I've had a slice of apple pie whilst I was waiting for the data to sync, funnily enough, so yeah. So yeah. I'll go quiet while this opening cutscene's on.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
And what do you say?
I say, yep, I know you didn't.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree, exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for...
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, various 10 and 20 coming in.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatches to all locations.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it, but that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, that that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
In the
This
road!
other time...
Well then. So yeah, exciting start to the game. It's a fantastic game. This Telltale just make the best games at the moment.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah! Fuck. My leg. Hey!
Such
Hey,
a
officer!
unique
Are you
style
alright?
for a game.
I'm still cuffed back here! Why the hell did he
Compared
have
to
his
the
gun
games
out?
we're used to seeing. Telltale just... I've forgotten all about this. It's been...
Maybe it was tossed from the car during the wreck.
what'd you click on again? Hang on, we got something here. It's been so long since I've played the first series of this game. I've only completed it once.
I need to
Oh.
drag myself out that window.
Since then I've played the second series. Second series, The Wolf Among Us, the Michonne game. The DLC of the first game. There's a lot of Walking Dead material out there. A lot of Telltale material out there these days. It really does a good job at matching the TV show. The characters aren't the same, but it has the same feel.
It's empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off.
It has the same feel as the actual the ABC, whatever it's called. I don't know the channel name again. TV show.
Officer?
Even though there's so many differences, you can really tell.
Officer?
You can really tell that they're both from the comic. Both take so much inspiration from the comic.
Shit.
That's good. I like the way it's a puzzle game, but it's not quite a puzzle game as well. At the same time, like there's puzzles in it, but there's a lot more to it than that. It feels really sensitive.
Officer? Holy shit!
Move back, move back! What the hell? This is our first encounter with the undead.
Get away from me!
You gotta catch a bullet. You're actually timed. You're not very timed, you are timed.
Where are you? Shit.
See? Of course. What were the chances? If you take too long, you will die. I think I died the first time because I didn't have a clue what was going on. It's a bit... The first time you play it, because I'd never played a Telltale game before.
Man,
I...
His skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this? Are you dead?
Well,
Hey! Are you dead? Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
there's been a shooting. But this is the show. I should probably say how I fell in love with like the TV show as well, and the whole Walking Dead series. It was this game, really, that did it. Is the game glitched? Yeah, right. What was going on there? He just kept darting his eyes. I went through a little bit like a zombie phase last year, like a bit of a horror movie type phase. I watched a lot of zombie films and stuff. This is such a creepy scene. I'm trying to keep quiet when important things are happening. But yeah, it was about sort of July last year I saw this game in the shop. And then I saw it on the Xbox store, so I decided to buy it. Because I was considering watching the TV show.
Anybody?
But I just hadn't got around to it. So I got this, I played this, and I just fell in love with the game instantly. And I watched the TV show, watched every episode, and now I'm completely up to date on it. Of course, I watched the last sort of 2 series.
Anybody home?
Right, I think the late last year series and the early this year series right the way through. I can't wait for the new series in October, which is still a long time away, weirdly enough. July, August,
shoot,
yeah,
okay?
4 months away.
Ah, shit. Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
One of them. Oh, this brings back memories, this.
I need more help than I do.
Can't wait for the 3rd series. I need to get both these games finished before they release the 3rd series, and then I can do the 3rd series for my first time on here. Oh. Right, let's look around, make sure we get... It feels weird, the walking, though. I don't like the walking controls very much. In this game, I think they're a bit. I think in all Telltale games they're a little bit wonky. I noticed that a lot when I was playing The Wolf Among Us on Twitch as well. The controls are just a bit shaky. The way you walk, it doesn't feel very smooth. I wonder the walkie-talkie's meant to be symbolising the one Rick
Just
and
about anything worthwhile is gone.
Morgan had in the actual series. I thought of that.
That's a Savannah area code. But that's the type of note you'd leave a babysitter.
It's kind of creepy that you know that.
There are 3 new messages.
Okay, I will listen to the messages then. My God. Just exploring. Where's the answer machine? Is it this?
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.